Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Terry, and I'm an independent demonstrator for the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Hello, welcome in. This is our card making live for Wednesday, November 5th. If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome. I am so happy that you found me. I have a phenomenal card for us tonight, and this is actually a round two. Okay, I don't know. I didn't post it on YouTube, so you wouldn't have seen it, but we tried to do this little number on Facebook, I think last week. I don't even remember. And the broadcast got cut off. I don't know what happened. And I was going to do the video and I tried and struggled with it and got frustrated and put it away for a minute. And I just decided, you know what, besties, we're going to do a round two. So that's what we're doing today. But plot twist, we're going to do here we go, a new style. So it's Christmas. Look, I even put a little gift card in there to kind of show you how it works. So got that to look forward to. I'm going to give it just a minute for my besties to find me. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. How you doing? I'm kind of like, my mount's over here. I moved everything over here and I'm discombobulated. I don't know. It's a Wednesday. How you doing? How's your week going? Are you doing good? Did you see the card? So pretty, right? So I'm excited because yesterday in the online store, we dropped some online products, some new stuff, right? So I wanted to use some of it, but I wanted Christmas. So this set is not necessarily Christmas. It is called Swirled Design. So here's the stamps. And I really like them. You can do a lot with this, a lot of grunge, detailing, love that. And the dies I am obsessed with. So the dies are the same name, Swirl Design. Look at that. Basic shapes, everything you can use, right? But why not use it for Christmas? It doesn't have to be specifically for Christmas to make a Christmas card. So we're going to be using all the stars today and cutting those out of some gold foil paper. We're also going to be using a little bit of the swirl stamp. So I'm excited. Has anyone, hey Karen, welcome in. Has anyone looked at the online exclusives? What are you excited about? I'm also going to pull in some of that modern paper, and we flip down modern Christmas paper. When we flip down, I will show you all the paper goods, all the deeds. Hey Tammy, how you doing? Let's see. Very good. You like the card? I like it too, Cheryl. I'm excited. All right, I'm going to get started. Actually, before we get started, it is a new month, which means I have to do a drawing for the top engager, my bestest bestie. And so we're going to spin the wheel. You guys can be my witness. All right. Let me pull that up. I just got so scared and thought I didn't have sound. You have no idea. The stress and anxiety I go through now, people. It is not funny. I did talk with my ghost, my craft room ghost, and I was like, "Look, I'm so happy you're here, and I love that you love to interact with me, and we've got it like this, like you and me, we're like this. But when I do my live, we got to be like this. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I want to talk to you. I have all this equipment just to do so, but not when I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a boundary. I'm drawing the line. I'm sorry. This is it. This is my line. I had the whole conversation. I don't know. I don't know if I got through. We're hoping, but I have such anxiety that they're going to be like, oh, really? You think so? No. Oh, really? You wanted people to see that card again? No. So I'm going to be checking a lot, just to tell you. I'm a little neurotic. We all know it. So, you know what I mean? Like, they turned off my card. We only got halfway through this one, people. I'm going to do the whole one today. I'm sorry, I got off track. It's the coffee. What are you going to do? All right, here we go. Let me find it. I pulled it up. Here we go. All right, and I got to have sound because, we got to act like we're at the casino. Okay, so to win, all you have to do is follow my page and interact with my posts, my lives, give me likes, give me loves, give me hearts, all the things that you already do. Facebook tracks it. They put you in my top engager area, my top fans. I don't like to call you fans. I wish I could relabel it besties, but whatever. Facebook doesn't listen to me. Anyway, so then I take all those names, I throw them into a wheel generator, and we have a good time. Now, what is the prize this time? We're doing a kit. So I asked you guys this or that because I wanted to see what the vibe was for the new kit. So the winner is going to win the blue kit, the brand new blue kit. Unless they don't like it, if they had commented they didn't like it, I'll give them the other kit. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. And if you're my mom and you win, you get both kits. Here we go. Hi. All right, here we go. I have no idea who that was. All right, good luck, guys. Let's see. Pam! Pam Woods, you won. All right, I will get in touch with her. I will let her know. I'm so excited. I think she likes kits. You know, what are you going to do? All right, let me get back to my thing. And hi, Brenda. How you doing? Can't wait till Saturday. All right. Oh my God, I'm throwing stuff. All right, I'm going to flip down to the mat. Say hey to everybody who gets here. Tell them what they missed. All right, here we go. Perfect. Let me slide over. So I have a lot to show you. Hold on. Clear my workspace. So this was the one I tried to demonstrate that got cut off. I then made another video with different paper and I didn't like it. I just struggled with it and I was like, no. So we're doing it tonight and we're doing this. I love it. Okay, can you see? I don't know if you can. I'm not good at this. The shimmer. Yeah, you can. See that? I put some Wink Castella on that stamping and it really made it pop. And then when you open it, the gift card just slides out. Now, if it's bulky, it might hook like that. You just take your nail and it'll guide it back in. Okay? And if the person's like really like lays it down flat like that, it might, well, mine's going in, but it might hook. Just, kind of give it a little pull up and it'll go right back in. Okay? All right. So I decided to use the Modern Christmas 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to show you, I don't think I've shown this one, so we'll do a close up. I'm going to try not to make you seasick. So look at those gold stars. I'm obsessed with that. Okay. We have this great print and there is a foil. I don't know if you could tell, maybe a little. And then this side reminds me of Charlie Brown. We don't know why. Okay, now we've got stripes with the foil. Love that. And a pattern, black and white. We've got the Christmas trees. I love the black, white, and gold. I'm definitely vibing with that. And then polka dots. Always room for polka dots. And we've got a totally foily page with, oh, that wasn't creepy or anything. My door just opened and there's nobody there. Hi, Lily. I think Lily pushed it. It's a little windy here. Not too bad, though. That was crazy. Okay, so we have the plaid, which, that's fave. That's fave. And then some black, white, and gold mistletoe moment. And fa la 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 paper. So those are the patterns that you get. You get 2 pieces of each 12 sheets. We're going to be using that because I'm really digging it. Okay. Now, let me pull stuff in. Now, I pulled in a lot. I got a little excited. But when you're designing a card, you need to fit the sentiment to the card so it makes sense for sure. I needed it to be long and skinny, but I didn't just want to say like hi or something. You know what I mean? So from our house to yours came from the pine tree trimmings stamp set. I liked the shape, I liked the sentiment. All right, and then let me open it up. In here, I used the words of the season. May your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. I thought that was really cute. You're getting a gift, you know, it goes with it. However, um, may may the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your home and heart. That might even go better with the from our house to yours. So we have options, but that's my story, okay? And then this, I just leave kind of blank with a little bit of decor because I put a gift card on there. But, you know, you might have a stamp set with movement or want to do something else or put someone's picture there. I don't know. It's your card. You do you. So then again, here's those dies. We're going to be using all the stars today. And then we're going to be using the stars and the little smush. I'm going to call it a smush. I don't know what to call that. So that's what we're going to do. Now these are how our stamp sets come now. And I really, I've been struggling with this and I think I'm going to embrace it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to label these. I'm going to get new buckets so I can put them in categories on my cubicle, right? And in on Amazon, you can get plastic sleeves like this with Magna cards that go in it for fairly cheap. It's like a set of 80 for like 50 bucks. So I'm going to convert all my sets to the skinnier system and we're going to see how it goes. So I'll let you know as I do the process and then let you know if I like it or if I say, oh my gosh, guys, don't do it. Then you'll know, don't do it. All right. So this is a service I am providing to you. All right. Hey Terry, how you doing? Congratulations on your um digital badges. I have not posted mine yet. I've been so busy, but we are besties on that because I got level 1 in sales. I got level 1 in team, and then I got level 3 in leadership. So that was exciting. That was unexpected because I don't track it, but I was pretty proud of myself for last year. We worked hard. We deserve it, right? So here we go. Okay. Let me try to. All right, we'll deal with that. So we did this before, but let me just go over it. I cut the cardstock in half long ways. So at 4 1/4, you're going to cut it in half. You're going to score it at 1 1/2 and then again at 7. And that's how we get this offset gatefold. That's what I'm going to call it. Now, I have to figure out my life here, guys, because there's a lot of layers. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick down my little piece of DSP for that inside background. Now this is extra. It's really, a lot of it's going to get covered. So it's up to you whether you put this one in or not. I like to be a little extra, so I'm going to do it. The reason I'm gluing this down first is because when I do the pocket for our slide panel, if it goes over this a little bit, if you have to go back, put this in after you've glued this down, you might have to trim it and everything. If you put this piece down first and then you overlap a little, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. So that's what I'm telling you guys. So I'm just going to put a little liquid glue like that. And we're going to stick it down. Let me grab some clothespins real quick. Grab some. All right, I'm going to grab one. I need more clothespins, guys. All right. I just do this as a makeshift clamp so that we can move on and we can kind of just let that do its thing and dry. All right. So let's organize our stuff. Well, actually, let's do our cutting first. We'll do it a little out of order. Let me grab my Big Shot or what is this thing called? My Laverne. That's what we're calling her. Good little Laverne. Okay, so I got a piece of that textured metallic paper and I'm going to grab my star dies and just kind of throw them down. Now for this card, I didn't use any gems. I am using the stars as my gems, basically. But you could certainly add more because more is more. We love it. Sorry, this metallic paper is kind of curling, so see if I can get it in there. Will you just work, please? Please just work. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I just need to cut this out, okay? If you want to live your best life and be curly, go for it, girlfriend. But, do it after. There we go. All right. Sometimes it's just not the time for paper saving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a time and place, but today, that wasn't the day. All right, here we go. I've got my Pam pick. So look at that. How stinking cute is that? Oh. All right, so we'll put these over here. I only need one big one, but I might pass through one more time for some extra stars. I'm just going to kind of, they're already flying all over the place. So how is everybody's week going? Did I even ask you? I know I asked Cheryl. How's everybody doing? You having a good week? Are you being productive? I am being super productive. Life is a little bit crazy right now. I'm getting ready for the in-person on Saturday. Conference or backstage, whatever you want to call it, is next week. We're going to have a little bit of a different schedule. I'm only going to go live card making on Friday because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is conference or backstage, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, I know it's not all day every day, but I just need to give myself a break. You know what I'm saying? Like at first I was like, no, I'm gonna go 2 times and being stubborn. And I just realized I do this to myself. I'm tired. Things go awry when this happens. You know, give myself a break is what I'm saying. I'm super stoked because Saturday, my team leader, Gina Kofelt, will be in from Missouri. So she's going to come with her friend Hazel to the card making and meet everybody in person, which is fun because she's our upline, right? So super excited about that. Okay, there we go. I don't know. So much going on, guys. So much going on. I'm gonna have so much to tell you when I get back. We're gonna have to just schedule a live just for chatting. Uh, trying to use OBS. Oh, that's what I use. If you need any help, James is pretty good at it. I wouldn't say me. We all know how I am, but you know, he could maybe give you some advice. I don't know. Tell me if you figure out how to go live from Facebook and to YouTube at the same time. That would be amazing. Okay. And I know there's a way, I'm just not that technical. All right, so now I'm going to kind of organize my layers. This helps me visualize how I need to stamp things and what I'm doing. So this is my inside panel, and there's my inside piece of cardstock for that. Then this is my inside cover panel, we'll say. Okay. So now that we have all our pieces lined out, we're basically just gonna stamp and get this done. Oh my goodness. See how quickly that glue like just clogged up in there. Perfect. Now pay attention to your patterns of your paper so that your trees are going the right way. They're not upside down. I'm not judging anybody if they do go upside down because we all know I do that. But, you know, don't be like me. Be better than me, people. This is why I do this. It's a running example of what not to do so you can avoid these pitfalls. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I've got this smush. And some red ink. I know this was black, white, and gold, but when I did the black, it just kind of looked, I don't know, I didn't love it. Let's put it that way. I wanted a pop of color. So we're going to ink this up. Grab this little gem. Woo. Hello. Okay, so position your smush the way you want it. Yep, looks good. Give it a minute. Boom. It's a little light, but I'm not mad at it. Now let me show you something. Grab your Wink of Stella. It's kind of like flat to me, but when I put the Wink of Stella on there, it made that red pop. Now when you do this, be careful because when you carry it off of the stamped image and you get it on that white cardstock, you can actually smear the red onto the white. So I did a little bit. You can't tell. It's not too bad, but just like that. I hope on camera. Yes, you can see it. Do you see that reaction? It's like a whole new thing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is genius. Love that stuff. All right, so there's our little razzle dazzle, if you will. You're welcome. Because when I first did it, I really didn't love it. I was like, oh, okay. It was just okay. But when I did that, I was like, oh, saved. The card is saved. We're good, people. We are good. All right, so I'm going to grab the stamp. Sorry, my husband is getting pots out of the cabinet. He is very loud. He is a loud man. And Lily or something opened the craft door. Maybe the spirit got mad and said, you know what? I'm leaving. If you're going to talk about me like that, I don't need to be here. Who knows? Nobody knows. We're going to say that it was Lily, though. I don't want to think I offended anybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so there we go. And now we're going to put some stars down. Now, this is going to be sent. Oh, guys, why didn't anyone tell me I was doing the wrong one? Look it. Bam. It's okay. You know why? Because I can trim it down. I even organize them, people. Why? Why is this my life? Oh, my goodness. All right. It's no problem. We can fix it. Okay, so it's 3 1/4. I'm going to take some off of each side though to make it even. See what I'm saying? Boom, baby. We don't let mistakes get us down. We roll with it. And if nothing else, just insist it was supposed to be like that in the first place. That's what I'm saying. It's your card. Nobody knows but you. All right. So I'm going to mat this high. Lily or the wind or something scared the bejesus out of me because the door slowly opened. So I thought it was you messing with me. And then she was standing there like, I didn't touch it. Yeah, I know. We've talked about this, right, guys? Bull in a china shop. All right, here we go. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little glue. You could totally use the two-sided adhesive sheets for this, but I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And it can hang off a little bit because this is going to be centered on your front panel. So clean up any messes. Here we go. And now we're just going to add stars where you think that they should live. Isn't this cute? And those stars totally go with this paper, I feel. Yes. I have so much glue on my fingers right now. I'm like Spider-Man. I just touch it and it comes up. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Right, I'm going to put an itty bitty one. No. I have more glue on my finger than I do on the paper. Now, this is one reason you need a Pam's pick. It's a third hand. See that? Telling you. And I put one on the bottom. Perfect. All right. I'm going to put some glue. We're going to put this layer down. Now you can totally pop this up. I'm not going to because I'm putting the gift card in there, which is going to give it some little bit of thickness, you know. But you could. You could totally do that. I can't tell. Yep. To me and my eyesight, that shadow looked like the edge of the paper. So I was like, oh, I'm totally in there in the middle. Totally wasn't. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay. Okay. And see, even though that Wink of Stella is dry, it's still like darker and richer looking. What do they put in that? It's magic. Okay. So there's the front. Here's the inside. I'm still live. We're still good. Fabulous. All right, now let me do this piece first. This is where you're going to adhere your gift card if that is what you're doing with this card design. Okay, and I just have to find them. They're here. I see them. Okay, I'm just going to take the little stars and put a line on the edge just to make it a little pretty. You don't have to, but I rather it be a little fancy. This would be cute for a birthday card. You use different paper instead of Christmas trees. Unless, like my husband, you're born on Christmas, in which case it would really work. Either way. Okay, so there we just have some little accent stars. And I'm going to glue this down. Now, when you cut your panel, you're going to put a 1/2 inch score mark right there, okay? You want to glue this panel, just center it between the score mark and the edge, okay? There we go. Now, just take your fingers, it doesn't have to be super creased down. Fold that under, crease it down with your fingers, and open it back up. All right? Now, oh, that's the finished card, Jessie. What are you doing? We're going to open our card. We're going to slide the panel into place where you want it. Make sure it's straight. You're going to put glue, or we're going to use a tape runner right here, just on the left side of the score. So just that 1/2 inch mark, okay? So you want to do that. Now you could use liquid glue, you could use a tape runner for this. It really doesn't matter. Tear and tape would be amazing for this because you want something that's strong because it's going to get tugged on. Now close your lid when this is straight and where you want it. Take your finger, light pressure. Now it's going to slide that panel back and forth, and where the score mark was is your hinge. Okay? Very easy. Now, I have to finish the inside cover because I was yakking my jaws, not paying attention to what I was doing. But that's okay. We'll do that real quick. Grab a piece of paper. And I, off the top of my head, do not remember the measurements. So we're just going to do a makeshift. Let's see. I'm going do it at 3 inches by 4 inches, right? Yeah, a 3 by 4. That's what I'm saying. It's my 4. And this might be a little skinny. I have the perfect measurement on your pictorial and it's all fixed for you. And what I'm going to do is, because I have the pictorial for the autumn card, yeah, I said 3, and I have the pictorial for today. They're basically the same. It's the same measurements, but I figured it'll give you more examples. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to do it again just for funsies. Okay. So that was good. That fit. And I'm going to grab some paper, my little bits here. And we're going to get an edge going. So what's for dinner tonight, guys? I am starving. We are having Caesar chicken pasta and little bit of, I'm trying to think, what were we gonna have? A little bit of broccoli. Yeah, that's what it was. So I'm excited for that. I'm getting hungry. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little fancy edge. See, that easy. And it's like it never happened. Can you guys hear that? It is ridiculously loud. I mean, I'll never complain about someone doing the dishes, but good God, gravy, are we going to have any left? To be continued. All right. Okay. Now, I want to put my sentiment on there. Then we can throw that in. Okay. Everybody still see me? You still hear me? I think we're good. Hopefully. Let's see, which one is this? Filled with joy and happiness. Come on. It's toast. No. Home and heart. There we go. So, let me grab this. I know I'm so bad. I should like clean as I go, but it's too hard. I just do it at the end. Does anyone else feel me? If I had to clean up while I was doing it, it would just interrupt with my creativity flow. And nobody wants that. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to throw these extra stars around. I mean, I cut them out. We kind of gotta. So who is making plans for Thanksgiving? Who's cooking? Who's going somewhere? What's happening? Are we even thinking about it? It's at the end of the month this month. I mean, at the like very end, which I don't know if I love that. I like it when it's like a week earlier, but nobody asked me. Okay, there we go. Mom and I are gonna put a spread on as usual. I already have my turkeys. We have two 26-pound turkeys. We're only making one for Thanksgiving, but my oldest said he would like a turkey for Christmas as well. So James was like, we might as well just get them now. Every year, I'm like, get a 30-pound bird, because I just like them. Bigger is better, right? There's only a few of us, but I still want the big bird. So he got a 26. And I felt bad because when he told me, he's like, I got two 26-pound turkeys. I was like, that's it? And he's like, Jesse, they're big. And I'm like, you're right, they are big. But I had my heart set on a 30. They're really hard to find sometimes, too. I don't know why. I don't know why I am the way I am. I'll be eating turkey until St. Swoozle's Day, but that's okay. I like it. All right, guys. We got it. I got two more stars, so I'm going to throw these down. Now, if you do this card, I caution you to put things here because you don't want it to hook on that slide panel. So if you're going to put a gem or a jewel or something, kind of do it on the left by the fold. Okay? All right. Good talk. Ah, come on. Get on there. We got it. All right, guys, we did it. We still have sound. We still have sight. We did it. We did the dang thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Spirit of the Craft Room. I appreciate you. Oh, Lord. Now watch tonight. I get woke up all night. Like, okay, I left you alone then. Let's party. All right. I know. I am crazy. You don't have to say anything. We know. So there we go. Two cards done. I'll flip up. We'll chit chat for a minute. Have a little dance. Have a party. Here we go. Let me see. And I'm back. Earlier, my hair had like fallen and it was like in my face. And I was like, I gotta go. I ran upstairs and I got hairspray and I stuck it down, you know? And James was like, what are you doing? I thought you had to go online. I was like, I can't do this because if it's in my face, I'll freak out and then grab scissors or something. We can't do that. So you're welcome. He said it would make for good viewing though. So he's no help. But all right. You like it, Terry? Yay. I know you're going to make one. So I want to see it when you do. Um, let's see. Red's a good choice. Thank you. I struggled. I was like, should I do green because of the trees? But red's a nice pop, right? I liked it. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. I know. I thought it was pretty good. I sent you a heart. There you go. I figured it out. I figured out how to do it. Ah, so let's see. I am a light sleeper. I'm not super light. Like I can ignore a lot. You know, I did daycare for 14 years, so I can tune stuff out like you wouldn't believe. But certain things um will wake me up, and you know, someone standing over the foot of your bed like, yeah, that wakes me up. That woke me up. That happened to me a couple times. It was a black shadow figure, and I kind of opened my eyes and I'm like, what the hell? And we have directly across from where I was sleeping is our bathroom, and there's a window in that bathroom, so it was like backlit. And so I saw this black shadow and it just glided out of the light, but you couldn't see through it at all. And it was crazy. And I like, you know, I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And I don't know, it was a shadow person. So that happened for a while when we first moved here, but that hasn't happened for a long time. So yeah, stuff like that. I went to the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum, if you ever watch Ghost Adventures, and didn't really have any experiences there. Came home, and that night while I was sleeping, something grabbed my ankle, pulled me hard enough, and I'm a big gal. My head came off the pillow, and my leg was like up and out. And I thought someone was like pulling me out of the bed, but there was nobody there. And my poor husband got smacked because it scared the bejesus out of me. So, yeah, I've had experiences in that room. I don't know. It's me. My open sign is on. They're like, oh, hi. So I don't know. Don't unfollow me, okay? You know I'm weird. It's fine. So let's see. Yeah, it was really weird. Do they bother me? Not really. Not anymore, for sure. No, no. And the thing that pulled my leg, I think I picked up from that dang museum. So it was a one-time thing, but I don't know. I don't know. James yells at me. He says it's because I ghost hunt in the house and that I'm bringing them in. But they were already here. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Okay, see, I'm not the only one. I'm telling you, it is creepy. And the thing was, like, I didn't feel scared when it happened. I was excited because I look for that stuff, right? So I'm telling my friends, like, oh my gosh, maybe it's my dad, came to visit me or something, or a family member. And my friend kept saying, nothing dark is good. Nothing, it's no. You that's not anybody you know. Or they would identify themselves. You know what I mean? They wouldn't just be standing there creeping. So I was like, no, I think it is. You know how you're like, because you hope and dream. That's like the dream that you're going to be able to talk to a loved one that's passed. And then it started escalating and I got pushed down the stairs. I fell on my butt and something clearly pushed my back. Now, obviously, nobody I love or who loved me would have done that. So my friend came in. We saged the heck out of this house. We went all through the house, nothing can stay here that's not of love and light, blah, blah, blah. And we did the whole thing. And we ended in the garage. And I opened up the garage door. It was a clear day, no wind, no nothing out. And the whoosh, because when you sage, it's smoky. The whoosh, when we opened that door of whatever it was leaving, was like, whoo. And my son and my friend and myself all experienced it. And then the house felt lighter. It was, bright, light, and airy. There was no more oppression in there. It was fine. So whatever was in here when we moved in here, and we got rid of it. So that's what I'm saying. That's my story for tonight. Okay. See, it's not even a spooky Friday. You're welcome. I'm full of them. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will see you Friday for another fun card. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this card. Was it worth the wait? I hope it was. And I hope you try it. And if you do, I want you to share it to my page, okay? Because I love to see what you guys create. Never looks the same as what I do, and it's always amazing. All right? All right. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Mwah.